Hello, my candle family. I am back. And if you can't see from the glass of red wine in front of you, it is another boozy candle haul. I felt like I had to have some wine while I film this haul. So if this camera situation is a little unsteady, this is why. This may or may not be the last glass of the bottle. I was a bit intoxicated while I placed this order. Now, if you've been watching my channel from the start, I am no stranger to candle hauls. I certainly will haul a nice little selection. I'll get a big chunk of candles at a time. But this is by far the biggest haul I have ever made on an online order. I've done some hauling like this, like the $8 candle sale at Bath & Body Works, like in-store purchases, but online, this is definitely the biggest I've done. I do have 9 candles and then 3 wax melts for a total of 12 items. And the total only came out to just slightly over $100. This was an amazing sale from Goose Creek. And if you can't tell by these 2 delinquents back here that don't even have lids, yeah, I have already tapped into this haul. I actually just received this order over the weekend, I believe on Friday or Saturday, and today is Tuesday. So I've had these for like 4 or 5 days. So I'm gonna have a sip. Oh my God, this is so good. This is Amarone. If you've never had this, it's a really great red wine. It doesn't matter what brand you get. It's amazing regardless. And it's got this like undertone taste of cherry Jolly Ranchers. It's like a candy. It's so good, but it's still a little dry. It's amazing. Okay, on to the haul. Let's get into this. So I'm going to start with the folk art jars. Now, if you know me at all, I feel like I've said this like on Facebook or maybe to my friends, but I'll say it here in case y'all don't know. But the folk art jars are 110,000% my favorite. These lids right here, these like booby bubble lids, I am so not a fan of. Quite frankly, I hate them. I think they make the candle look really cheap and really cheesy. These like Yankee Candle voluminous bubble lids, I'm not a fan. Like, comment below if you feel the same way. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I think these folk art jars are just 10 times cuter. I think they're a little classier. And there's some like vintage little appeal when they're out like this that I just adore. So I actually do keep these lids. I don't throw them out. And I save them to replace bubble lid candles that I get in the future. So to start off, I did get a backup, another one of peanut butter sugar. This is called Follow Your Heart because it's a folk art jar. And typically they're art jars. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that Goose Creek reaches out to the artist. And I don't know if they buy the rights from the artist. So this is Follow Your Heart. It's got this beautiful fall label, which is great because I bought this as backup. This is going right into my storage unit because I wanted a fresh peanut butter sugar for my house. And you can see down on the bottom here, peanut butter sugar, that is the candle. And look, it's like glittery, it's sparkly. It's like, honey, I know, I am queen right here. Like, it just knows. It knows it's the shit. It is an amazing candle. And then I picked up a folk art jar of strawberry jam. And I got this because of Scent Maven and The Bad Enabler. And if you've watched their hauls, their reviews, etc., the both of them raved about this candle. I know The Bad Enabler especially. So I do love strawberry scents. I love a good fruit scent in the summer. So I was like, let me check this shit out. So I got the folk art jar first because I thought in their strawberry jam right down here, oh my God, it matches my nail polish like flawlessly. So I thought this was so cute. The little house on here, and like, to me, these are like abstract palm trees, but I think they're more like, now looking at it, like weeping willows or abstract like southern trees. And this kind of looks like a southern plantation type of house with all the land. But it just reminded me of like a beachy little getaway, and then the fruity fragrance. I don't know, it was really pretty. So I had to have this, the hot pink wax. It was just too cute to pass. And all that I've been hearing about strawberry jam, I was like, Lordy, I need to try this. So I picked up that strawberry jam. And now let's just keep in mind, before I even get going, is that these babies are 24 ounces. And I did not know this going into the haul. This was like that $12 cupcake sale. And these guys are only 19 ounces. As you can see on the bottom here, hold please. 19 ounces. 24 to 19, that's 5 ounces, and like, not for nothing, that's almost a half a cup. To me, that's a huge difference, and I feel like I can totally tell the difference in size. Like, when these came to my door, I was a little like, what the fuck, with question marks over my head. Like, these are much bigger than the Cupcake ones, and then I was like, you know what, maybe it's just the Cupcake collection because they're like something special, something unique, and the rest are 24 ounces. But let's get into this guy back here, which is Sweet Melon, which is just their regular spring fragrance, and this motherfucker is also 19 ounces. 19. And I'm kind of sitting here like, da fuck, because one of the things I love the most about Goose Creek is that 24 ounce candle. And as you can see, they actually changed their glass jar. If it'll focus. Do you see how the lip is like thicker up here? There's this out dent where it comes out up here, and I don't know, it's different. And it's different. It's a little bit smaller. They changed their jars. They went to 24 ounces to 19 ounces. And like, maybe I'm living under a rock, but I didn't hear anything about that change. If you did, please comment and let me know. I'm not super upset because, like I said, I love Goose Creek. They throw well for me. And 24 ounces just does last me a crazy long time. So I'm assuming 19 ounces will still last a long time. I'm going to roll with it. But if you were surprised by this, please let me know. Let's just start with this one then. So I picked up Sweet Melon because of my friends in Norma's Candle Corner, specifically my girl Mika. I feel like if you're in that candle group, you know who she is, and she loves all things sweet, fruity, juicy, and luscious and wonderful. And pretty much she's the type of girl, when she likes something, I feel like I have to buy it because her taste and scent is so similar to mine. And she's one of those people where it's like, the sweeter the better, the bakery, the fruitier the better. And I'm just like, yep, yes girl, whatever you get, I'm getting. So I got this because of her, and a couple other people were raving about it being like so authentic. And like, let me tell you, it is authentic. It's authentic melon, but it's just not authentic watermelon to me. It's more authentic like honeydew. Oh, look who's here. Hello. Hello. I feel like we're all so used to watermelon being Jolly Rancher and candy and gummy and candy watermelon. And this, there is no candy to this whatsoever. Everyone who said it's authentic is 100% right. It's authentic melon. I don't know if it's necessarily watermelon or honeydew, blah, blah, blah. But it is most definitely melon. There is not a candy note to this. This is not like your Jolly Rancher, your sour gummy. Like, this is pure fruit. And I do appreciate Goose Creek and appreciate the candle for that. And I feel like this is going to be amazing in summertime. Okay, moving on, I did burn this bad boy twice. And this by far is my favorite of the haul. And this is from the Cupcake line. And this is Lemon Blueberry Cupcake. And I would say, if I'm going to compare this to anything, it is the most similar to Yankee Candle's Lemon and Sugar. You know, that Girl Scout cookie candle. It smells very similar to that, but with more of a straightforward bakery note. I feel like that Yankee Candle is like a bakery note, almost twinged with a hint of like a bit of a sour, bitter lemon, and it's almost like a balance between the two, where this is so clear, like Duncan Hines white, fluffy white cake baking in the oven. Like, this is just white cake, pureness, beautiful, luscious bakeryness. And then you have that really nice hint of lemon and an underlying fruitiness. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you just walked into someone's home and they were burning this, you would definitely not be like, oh, that's blueberry. But you may detect the lemon. You're definitely going to get the white cake note. I love it. It is a tart, sweet, fruity bakery with the bakery being the predominant note. And I feel like it's very rare that you get white cake from a candle as opposed to like buttery yellow cake. And I do appreciate that, and I love it. And moving on back here. So this one is just solidifying as I just had it burning for the very first time. And this is Goose Creek Rock Candy Cupcake. Now, if you've ordered this, anyone who has sniffed this on cold will tell you that on cold sniff, of all the cupcakes, and I only got 4, I skipped 2, but of all the cupcakes, this is by far the weakest on cold sniff. And I will tell you right now, this was the strongest on initial burn. I just had this going in my hallway. I've had it going for about about 3 hours, and I smelt it immediately. This was on its third burn, the lemon blueberry, and I actually smelled rock candy before I smelled lemon blueberry. Rock candy is very similar to Yankee Candle's Cupcake, almost with like a vanilla frosting undertone. Not necessarily a buttercream because there's no butteriness to the candle, but just like this picture, you know that like sweet vanilla frosting that's like powdered sugar, you know, maybe like a little bit of butter and milk, but like whipped cream, powdered sugar, like creamy vanilla frosting, and then that cotton candy note. And it is just absolutely divine. This is a candle I can have going in my front entryway all day, every day, because for people to walk in my apartment and like imagine that this is my signature scent, like hell yes, this is amazing. So if you ordered this or if you're about to order this, please, please, please do not be discouraged of how weak and light it smells on first cold sniff. I guarantee on first burn, you're gonna be like, holy shit, is that rock candy? That motherfucker just came to life. On to burnt baby number 2. Actually taking a little bit longer to solidify. Now I am so proud of Goose Creek. If you've watched my haul, you know that I'm like, oh God, Goose Creek's berry. Like, please just say no. Just say no. They cannot do berry. Not the case. Blueberry lemonade, holy balls. I'm like, see, this is still moving around where rock candy already solidified. I don't know what it, see it? Anyway, I don't know what it is about their blue wax. I'm just gonna like hold this bitch down here. But anyway, this is amazing. This is what I wish Goose Creek blueberry pumpkin, blackberry, they had a blackberry something, whatever. All of Goose Creek's berry scent, I wish smelled like this bitch because this is amazing. You get like a hint of that lemon, but it's more like the sweet lemon like you have in that blueberry lemon and the Yankee Candle lemon and sugar. It's a sugary lemon, which is like, yes. I would take a sugary lemon over like a tart limoncello, Bath & Body Works limoncello lemon any freaking day. I think these are supposed to be mint leaves in here. I don't get any mintiness. I don't really get so much freshness. I get straight up like creamy, juicy blueberry and like refreshing lemon. But it's like, there's almost a little bit, it's so sugary that it feels like this should be a bakery candle, but it's not, if that makes sense. Throw wise, I get a solid 7 from this guy and I will happily take that. This is only my second burn here and all of my Goose Creeks from experience only get stronger as I burn them, so I will gladly take a starting 7. I'm gonna creep back here for this little bitch, which is Strawberry Lava Cupcake. And I'm not even gonna explain this because if you fast forward back to the beginning of my video, Strawberry Lava Cupcake and Strawberry Jam, they are not sisters, they are twins. This is the exact same scent. Now I have not lit Strawberry Jam, and this is the first time I've had Strawberry Jam, so I'm just going off of cold sniff. They were exactly the same. I've heard Strawberry Jam is awesome, amazingly strong. Strawberry Lava Cupcake, I burnt this twice. First burn, I could barely smell a thing and I was really disappointed. And then someone on the candle group told me it does get stronger as it burnt. And my second burn, I can attest to that. It was wonderfully strong. It scented up my entire living room. I would give it a 7.5 on throw just on the second burn. And if it gets stronger than that, I feel like it could easily come up to a 10. It's definitely like a Swedish fish kind of strawberry, like a gummy candy strawberry. Zero bakery to this whatsoever. It definitely doesn't smell like, you know, like fresh made strawberry jam, but I used to have this picture book when I was a little kid. I think it was the Berenstain Bears. I'm not quite sure, but it was one of those scratch and sniff books where like you flip the page and they're doing something and you scratch it and you sniff it. And there was this one page where the bear and her mama were making strawberry jam and you scratched and you sniffed. And I remembered it was like the most delicious scent ever. And I like raided my mother's like fridge, like looking for strawberry jam. And I took this giant spoonful expecting it to taste like how it smelled in this like bear pop-up book, and it wasn't as candy sweet. It was like a natural strawberry type of jam, and I was like so disappointed and so upset, and I was like, what the hell, like this is not what strawberry jam is supposed to smell like. And this candle totally smells like that scratch and sniff pop-up book. Like it's candy, it's sweet, and like I truly do wish that this was really what strawberry jam smelled like. I have Goose Creek salted caramel cupcake, and this is I'm smelling this again, and everyone keeps saying like salted caramel popcorn, and I get that from the lid. I get that almost like bready note that you get in popcorn, like freshly made popcorn. Like a bready, salty type of note. Like this lid is very salty, but when I smell the candle, it's like sweet and creamy and like a fresh open like Werther's caramel. But everyone keeps saying salted caramel corn. And I'm gonna assume burning, it's a mix of both. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a little saltier burning than sweet. Maybe my nose is just more attuned to the sweetness, so it's picking that up more predominantly than the salty. Because in my experience, the way the lid smells is definitely more true to the scent than the way the wax smells. And the lid has that salty like caramel corn type of scent, which I love, especially like in late summer, early fall. So I'm not gonna burn this quite yet because this is gonna be one of those transitional like September fragrances because it smells like a carnival to me. It smells like the lid smells like a carnival, salty, sweet. But the candle smells like fresh made Werther's caramel. What I love about this candle though, even though there's no real bakery to this, is I love that it doesn't have that burnt smell that Bath & Body Works caramel has. It's definitely sweeter than that, and it's just, I feel like this is what I wish Bath & Body Works caramel was. So that's that for the salted caramel cupcake. This folk jar of Angel Kiss, which if you don't know is butter cookie. And oh God, it's so good. It's just so good. This is fall, winter, summer, like any time of year. It's just, to me, this is Mary Cookie, like what Mary Cookie should be. It's Mary Cookie, only better. Butter cookie is just phenomenal. It's amazing. This and peanut butter sugar, if you had to ask me what my top 2 Goose Creek favorites were, it's these two. If you ask me my top 3, it's peanut butter sugar, butter cookie. These are like a tie for 1. And then second place is cherry cobbler. But these two are amazing. I actually may like butter cookie even better than peanut butter sugar, which I know is crazy to say, but butter cookie is just so indulgent, so delicious. It's the closest thing to true baking, like a cake or cookies actually being made. It's so buttery and delicious and divine. It's the truest thing to like real life baking that I've ever smelled in candle form. As for wax form, I only have 3 and I'm at 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go quick. So I got confetti cake. I am not a fan. To me, it really smells just like not even Fruity Pebbles cereal. It's just like fruity. It's not even strong. I had it in my hallway. I could not smell it whatsoever. Today I had it going in my bath and now in my bathroom, not my bath. In my bathroom. My bathroom is teeny tiny. So if I have a melt in there, if it's like a medium throw, it overwhelms. My bathroom comes into my hallway, which this did not do. Another thing is if I have a wax melt going in my bathroom and I run a bath with like Lush products and bath bombs, the Lush products and bombs and bubble baths, by all means, usually take over a weak bath melt, but if the wax melt, but if the melt is strong, I can't smell the Lush. This one faded right into the background and like the Lush took over immediately. So that to me was like, you are a loser. So I am not crazy about this melt. No matter what room I put it in, it was just weak. I got the Goose Creek sipping tea and this is still perfectly full if I can open it. But I have not melted this yet. And it really smells like straight up like white tea. Like just tea steeping. It's got a really nice like florally tea smell. I really like this. I'm excited to give this a try. I'll probably review this, let you guys know what I think of this guy, but I'm a fan. And finally, blueberry limeade. It's beautiful, it's strong. It smells very similar to the blueberry lemonade candle back there, but my husband hated this, which is shocking because he actually really enjoyed the blueberry lemonade candle, and to me, I cannot detect the difference. But this is great. It's strong, it's lovely. It kind of blends into your home and it's just a really sweet fragrance. You do get a little bit of a mint in this one, and I'm a fan, but he wasn't. And that's it. Cheers to candles. Cheers to Goose Creek. If you have any of these, let me know. If you have strawberry lava, do you think it's strawberry jam? Like, what are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on this melon one? Do you think it's mislabeled, etc., etc.? Let me know. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Gatsby, say bye.